children of all ages. We are back with another um, car sim video. Today we're going to put a little bit of work into this. Um, I've already chose the engine that will go in this lovely beauty here. Um, might come as a little bit of surprise, but I did it for horsepower gains, or what horsepower that we might be able to get out of this here unit. So, without further ado, I might as well show off the engine that will be start the start, and we have it here. Very invisible, I know, very invisible. But what's up, JB? Without further ado, the engine that we have gone with is going to be none other than a 440 Magnum. We are going to put a Magnum in this lovely beauty. So we're going to go ahead and buy the block already, and we're going to start putting some money into this. Of course, we are going to more than likely have to take, and I am going to actually come out back. I don't we haven't gotten the paint shop yet, which annoys me because I really didn't want to leave the engine for this car yellow, because the Magnums are yellow. I was going to repaint it black, but since we don't have the um, car yet, or the paint shop yet, we're going to go ahead and just leave it the color that it is. Again, such a beauty. Now we're going to go down to about $10,000 or so on this. Again, this is just going to be a stock engine. It's not going to be any performance parts, nothing of that sort, just because we don't exactly have the money to be able to push that kind of serious horsepower out yet. Just getting the car built would be a very decent step. So that's what we're going to go with for the time being, until we start getting some serious money going, and then we will go through and start really putting some power down and some money into this bad boy. But for now, like I said, um, we're going to start putting some money into our car, just like I said we would, last stream, which I apologize for that, but I had to go and I had to leave a little bit earlier than I wanted to. So with that, I apologize. Just because I know that I said that we were going to work on our car, and I unfortunately had to leave a little bit earlier than I thought we were going to. And so now, with that being said, I'm going to make sure that we have some money and we get some progress going in this, because as I promised, I said we were going to, and now we're going to. So, what a better thing to start with rather than the engine itself. Now we might put a custom set of pistons in this with some rings, at least. I do want some power in it, and if we got the money for it, I figure I kind of feel like I want to go back on what I said about not putting power into this and keeping it stock. I feel like if we're gonna build something, might as well build it with some power on it, right? So put this guy on. And the reason why I chose a 440 Magnum out of all things, again, we're gonna come back to this because we still got four grand. The reason why I went with the 440 Magnum is because out of all these swap options here, the 440 put down a decent amount of power, more so than the 429 more so than the 302. The 446 pack was a close. The 426 was, it wasn't too bad. The V8 2 carb OHV, that one put down some pretty decent power, but the problem of it is I was curious if I could put the supercharged option in there. If we could put the supercharged option in there, that's probably what I would have went with, but because of certain circumstances, I didn't want to go ahead and build that entire engine because that engine could take up to $12,000 to build, at least the way that I've built them in the past. So with that being said, I didn't want to build a engine and it not be kind of what I wanted to put in it. So, say it doesn't work or something like that, then let's see, do we have any? Nope, no turn-in options for neither of those. I wonder if, I know we can have some power options for the piston con rods, otherwise known as the pistons. So, and we're gonna need 8 of these guys. Not too bad on the cost, could have been worse. I know we're gonna need some rings with that. We're gonna go ahead and get the water pump, the pulley, and put these guys on. We might just, I don't think we're gonna have enough money to fully complete the engine with the $5,000 or so that we had. You know about the party issue I told you? Yeah, what'd you ever find out about that? Did the doing the rebuild database thing work or no? Just out of curiosity. Damn, $5 for the arm? Sweet. I know we can buy some, pretty sure we can buy some performance parts for those two. $400 for the alternator. Nice. And power steering pump, $250. Again, these are some power parts, so again, they're going to be more money than our normal stock everyday parts. But again, I felt like for our first car build together, I feel like it should be as that. I feel like we should put some power in this thing, as it's only fitting. If we're gonna build a car, we might as well build it with some power, right? They had you try factory reset and rebuild database, and it didn't work. Geez, so did they ever figure out kind of what to do with that? Or I know we already built a radiator fan, but I wanted to see if there was a performance one that we could buy. No. But did you ever did they ever figure it out for you, or are you just kind of stuck in a party for like ever? We need some rings, some piston rings. You have to wait until the next update. Jeez, that kind of sucks. I mean, really, the only way that you can talk in a party, but you just have to invite them to whatever party that you were stuck in. Let's go. Yeah, that's crazy that you gotta pretty much be stuck in a party. until the next update, because it's hard to tell when, when that could be. You could be stuck in a party for a few months. Do we need like performance rings? Let's go to engine parts and see. Could have got a performance camshaft. I think we're going to pull the one that we have out and put a new performance one in. We're going to get some performance heads. We're not going to have we're not going to have money for both of them, or money for all of them right now, but we're going to build the engine with some power for sure. Going to go ahead and get one of these. Yeah, we're going to take off the parts that we put on that aren't performance and redo them with ones that are. I'm just currently looking for some piston rings. Go ahead and get 8 spark plugs. I did not see any rings, which is, oh, they got to be specific piston rings for V8 Hemi. Okay, that I did not know, but now that we do, let's go and take a look and see what we can find now. So I did not know they had specific rings for this. So now that I do know, now we might be able to find them. All these parts, man, all these parts. Speaking of which, I just got a hold of the people to repaint and build me a fender for my Genesis, and I got an email stating that my internal engine bolts. He was on the phone with PlayStation for an hour, dude. That's crazy. I had a feeling you would be, honestly. They take so long when they do stuff. Which, that's any company nowadays. Any company takes forever and a day with their with the way they do things. So now that we have our piston rings, now we can put these bad boys in. But first, I want to take... I'm going to take and redo this. I want that cam to be performance cam with this thing. Hopefully I won't have to take a whole crap ton off. Just pretty much everything that's going to be all the way down to the cam, pretty much. Yep, I'm going to have to take the one power steering pump off too. Whatever. I should have made the decision that I was going to put performance parts in it before I started building it. Oh well, no biggie. We'll have it rebuilt in no time. But nope, as I was saying, I did put some more money into my Genesis, and I have some more parts for it on the way now, so which makes me very happy inside, because I'm closer to getting my car back, because I've missed my car very, very much, and without a shadow of a doubt, I cannot wait to have it back. V8 Hemi. Is that a different one in the 440 cam? Let's see. Nope, it just says V8 Hemi, so That's the guy right there. Performance cam in. Let's get all this stuff back on. Yeah, that's crazy though, an hour that you had to spend on that for them just to tell you, hey, sorry, but you're gonna have to wait all the way until the next update. There's nothing we can do. That's crazy. I mean, I know PlayStation can only do so much, but you know, then again, that's also you having an inconvenience. You have to sit there and stay in a party for, you know, that long just because they don't have a fix for it. You know, you'd think that they would have had this issue before. You know, at least with something they would have had this issue with and they would have created a fix for it. Guess they don't have a fix for everything. It's probably you just had a very unique issue that they didn't really know how to fix. Because, I mean, I'm sure there probably is some instances where they've got some stuff going on that they don't know how to fix. It's common. Put these bad boys in here. There's the heads. Again, we will probably have to do some repairs on a few cars to get up the money to finish rebuilding the engine, but I would definitely like to finish the engine build and have it put in the car before getting off a stream, just because I do have to work tonight, so there's that. But we got time for sure. Let's pull this guy in. When I leave the party, it doesn't close the party for someone else to start winning the group. To be honest with you, I got I'm still in like a ton of parties technically. When I go to start a new party or whatever, it says that I'm like in a whole bunch of parties still or whatever. Like I can see it says so and so's party, so and so's party, so and so's party, you know, so on and so forth. So I mean, but I have a feeling that your issues is a slight bit worse than mine. I think mine's working the way it should be, but yours is definitely not, because you know when you shut down your PS5, you should or your PS4, either one, you should be able to. It should automatically leave the party for you, but yours doesn't for some reason, which is crazy. We're definitely on a XP race to try to see if we can't find get enough XP to get up to 15 so we can start going to the auctions and seeing what we can find to start doing full car rebuilds. Kind of like we are now, but that car was a junkyard car, so you know, obviously our junkyard cars we're going to have to totally scrap down to the bare body, rebuild the body, and it's a full restoration with those. I mean, usually I do a full restoration with the auction cars, because I usually get the auction cars from, you know, junkyard auction pretty much. So there's a world record for the longest party on PlayStation. Are you coming close to being that record holder? I'm sure probably not. I'm sure probably the people that hold the world record have probably been on party for since PS5 was a thing. Which I don't know how the heck they continue to do that, because you know eventually somebody's going to have to be online at one time while their party is going. Because if not, then, then what? Check the starter. Starter's good, so probably a spark plug issue. Multimeter. And then brake issues, which those are easy to find. Oh yeah, I got my Zoe energy drink over here. Is that 8,000 hours or is that 18,000 hours? Okay, that's odd. The car won't start, but everything electronically was 8,000. How I know you're probably not nearing 8,000, but what are you currently at? Just out of curiosity. I'm sure it's probably a bad. Yeah, there we go. Bad spark plug. Sweet. That shouldn't be too hard to fix at all. 145. Geez, man, you're gonna have you still got a little ways to go. I'm sure they'll probably put out an update before you hit 8,000. I'm sure. Is the record holder still going, or is it just is that where they stopped it at? Is 8,000? Because I mean, I guess technically you could end up beating it, but I mean, I thought they had to have like a guy from whatchamacallit from the Guinness Book of World Records like watching it at all times to make sure it doesn't ever stop or doesn't end. Oh, there's the bad one. Pull this guy out. Have to make sure we don't screw up and put our performance one back in. Yeah. This guy's definitely not getting any of our performance spark plugs because those are all just for our car. I'm definitely not putting performance parts in a car that, is not ours. We should probably do an inventory clean out too while I'm thinking about it. Sell parts. We'll do a sell on anything that is 80 and below. Got an extra grand out of that, so not bad. Oh, do we have a crate? Oh, we do have a case. Sweet. Open a case and see what we get out of it. Some money and another case. Sweet. That's what I was hoping for. At least a case. Let's go over here. Bonus case. Sweet. Let's bonus that. Whatever those are. Recycle points, I think. Let's go here. And here. Jeez, I was really hoping for some XP. But we got a trophy, so that's nice. We'll take it. Let's check the list. We got that. Alright, the rest of the stuff is easy. Oh, snap. I accidentally sold their intake manifold. Darn. I probably shouldn't have went so high on the list, because I think I just sold everything I've taken off this car. Damn it. $320 for that thing. Oh well. At least it gets a brand new intake manifold and a new throttle, I guess. Damn it. That sucks. That's kind of what I get, though. I shouldn't have done a rebuild with a car in the shop. Luckily for me, I think that's the only thing I really took off, so no harm, no foul, just those two. We're back up to 13,000, so after we get done with this car, we might just have enough to buy the performance heads. We will see. Dang, bro, that would be crazy though if you could beat the world record or whatever. Be a world record, a Guinness World Record holder for the longest PlayStation party in existence. Takes some dedication, I'm sure, though. I mean, with you, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could turn your PlayStation off, go to bed, wake up 14 days later or something like that, and as long as they haven't came out with an update or whatever, you still be in a party. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to pull that off with the way the car was. See, we don't have any good brake parts. Put this guy back on. Go up here to this guy. And he needed a new caliber. And his cylinder was still good, so we don't have to replace the cylinder. At least I don't think so. We'll check the list just to make sure. Yeah, I think he's good. Got one more over here. I think it might either be the front or it might be that rear over there. See if I could get close enough to see. Yep, it's this one right here. It's this brake pad. Go ahead and give him a new set of brakes. Throw his caliper back on there. Throw his tire back on there. And we will fix his exhaust, get his fluids done, and then he'll be out of here. Bro's been two-stepping too much. That's why his muffler's trashed. Why the hell is it a V8 muffler for this? Last time I checked, my dog, this thing does not have 8 cylinders. This is a, you know, inline 4? I6, inline 6, sorry. Inline 4. What the hell am I thinking? It's a Supra. Well, super concept. Alright, refill brake, coolant, power steering, and washer fluid. So he just wants a full fluid exchange, and we don't have to put oil in it because we never took the oil pan down. So, lucky us. Let's fill this guy's stuff up, get him out, and more money towards our car. I know I am going to get the paint shop soon, because I definitely want to be able to paint parts and repaint cars and stuff like that, because I'm not going to keep them their factory colors. Fill this guy up. Or overfill it. We should be good. Oh, fuel rail. My bads. My bads. I might have sold it, so I might have to buy him a new one. Yep, I sold it. Darn. Boom. Alright. Now we should be good. Only $880 for this. I thought we were going to get more, honestly. No biggie. No biggie. Let's see what we got here. Oh, 350Z concept. Sure, why not? Put this guy in here. What does he need fixed exactly? Brake performance. So he needs trunk window, right tail light. Ah, shit. So front bumper B. Damn, it looks like almost all of his body parts need to be fixed. So his trunk is fine. That was fine. That one's not fine. Those two are fine. Door is not fine. Take these headlights out and make sure these aren't destroyed or broken. Just taking all the parts off. I guess technically we could do it this way. It's like mount part. Okay, that's a 45. Obviously we're going to need that, so I can probably go over here. Okay, all these are locked. Need renovator level 6 in order to fix them. So, I guess now we can only buy new parts for it. So, we know he's going to need a new front bumper B. Go to the tablet, get that out of here. Go back, bodywork, Z. Okay, so it's not going to be in this shop. It's going to be in body tuning. $700 for this front bumper. That hurts me internally and externally. Alright, his hood was trashed. Let's check the list. Alright, he does need another hood, so we will go here, that out of here. $1,000 for this hood. Good time of day. We should definitely get some money off of this for sure. Right, headlight, it's not bad, but I don't think he needed that. Nope, his headlights are good, so we'll go ahead and put them back in. The matte black does look nice on this. So I'm pretty sure he needed a new fender on both of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, both of these were trashed. These aren't special, so they can come back up here. Buy these guys for $300 a piece. These run about the same cost as mine. I think mine was like $400 when everything was said and done. But that was just for one fender, and that was to have it painted as well. Okay, a left front door. He needs a right front door, but he doesn't need a left door. I know he needed a new window. I don't know about the side mirror. Yeah, side mirror's trash too. Alright. The window, mirror. That looks trashed. I was about to say that looked trashed. I was just looking at it. I was like, all right, yeah, that's complete garbage. Rear bumper. Rear bumper looks good. I don't think he needed that. That's just tail lights, the trunk window, and the door. Put that back on. Was it this one? No. Right tail light. Yep. The trunk can go back on. Maybe needed a trunk window. Alright, that's a specialty item. Oh, about to accidentally buy something we shouldn't have. Slide this guy back in. Ooh, that's nice and clear. This new taillight back in. It needs a new side window and a new door, I believe. Let's just hope he does. Because if not, I'm giving him a free one. I know he needs another door, so his other one is at 33. Yeah, this one was at 14, so he didn't get a free one anyways. Does he need a new window? Nope. Did he need another side mirror? Nope. He doesn't. Bodyworks, I mean, somewhat better. I mean, this matte black and gloss black right here would drive me insane. Hopefully he's gonna repaint the car, I hope. 'Cause that would really bother me. If it was just me, you know. Let's get this guy lifted up and see what the rest of the problems with it is. Car is loud and poor brake performance. Excuse me, sorry. Let's see. Probably headers, if I'd have to guess. Yep, bad header. Have to access that from the engine bay. Thought we were gonna have to have like a muffler maybe. We can only get those from underneath the car, so I do like the matte black with like the custom front bumpers and stuff. That is very awesome in my opinion. Hopefully we might be able to get some custom parts for our car as well. Get this bad boy out. We are not gonna find headers in a body shop area. Put this back on, slide this in. Nice brand new headers. Now on to poor brake performance. I can already tell that this cylinder is complete and utter dog shit, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this off. What up, bro? What up, Edit King? Good to see you, boys. How's it going? We building some shit like normal? Because what else is there to do besides build shit? Holy snap, 5 people in here. What's good, everybody? What's good? I don't think we have any more calibers, so we're gonna have to buy another one. I don't know if the cylinder was dog shit, but we're gonna find out. Cylinder's fine. So, same. You want a Dying Light stream later? Because I can make that happen. I can definitely make that happen. I don't know if it will be with Junior Nobody or if we might have to ride solo, but Car Mechanic Simulator #1. I can split both of them. I don't have to go to work tonight until 11, so I got some time. Oh shit, I need another brake disc. This is... I'm currently not rebuilding this. This is a client car. But it is a 350Z concept. It's Car Mechanic Sim's concept of a 350Z, but has bad brake performance. Car is loud because it was headers and it needed all those body parts fixed. So I fixed them. This is the car we're rebuilding. We finally came up with the engine that we're going to put in it. After some careful consideration, we are putting a 440 Magnum in it, just because of horsepower with the swap options I have. So we're going to put a 440 in it. Just, and I'm not really a Mopar guy, but again, I like anything that goes fast. So Magnum, a 420, 426, Ford, Chevy, Dodge. If it's fast, I like it. So he didn't have bad components on that one, or maybe he did, but we'll see if it works. Try to save us some money on having to buy another one. Those are good. Have to discover 2 more. So on one of these tires, something's fucked up in it. I don't see anything wrong with this one. I know we're super close, but I was trying to look to see if it was bad before I had to pull it off. This is our fucked up one. It's got a bad rotor and I think bad brake pads too. Sweet. Pitter patter, let's get at her. But nah, for real, I will try to see what I can do with a dying light stream later. True, I can do the brake lathe too, because I do have a brake lathe. So instead of having to buy new ones, I could possibly fix these. Good thing that you pointed that out, because, it would definitely save me some money too, that I would rather put into our car than put into a client car. Let's see. And I mean, push comes to shove, even if it doesn't totally 100% fix everything with it, I can hang on to it and put it on something else that needs brake pads, and I won't even have to buy them new ones. Fail. Let's see, what did it give us on those? You playing this shit like you've played it for years. To be honest, man, I haven't really played it for years, but I've been playing this game for a good little while. Know a little bit about it. I mean, not only that, but having knowledge about cars also helps a lot too, so it makes shit a little easier. His brake pads kind of look ass. I'm just gonna throw new ones on it, save myself the trouble. Brake caliber's fine, and the cylinder's fine, so whatever. Full fucking send, my guy. Is that everything? Did we find everything? Nope, we've fucked up and didn't find one thing. I mean, like the way you know where shit's at. Oh, yeah. I know where shit's at. I was hoping that maybe we'd be able to find what was fucked up with this. This was the only one we didn't pull off, so. About stuff in the engine. Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, it's like... That's the great thing about Car Mechanic Sim is that, they somewhat kind of help out because, I mean, as long as you have somewhat basic knowledge of cars and stuff like that... It wasn't that one, was it? I know we already put this one... Oh, wait, it might be the ABS sensor. It totally could be the ABS components. Yeah, see, I got to thinking about that when you said no, and I was like, wait a minute, we went through the whole entire all 4 tires and nothing was wrong with it. I got to thinking, I was like, oh, they consider the ABS system as a brake component. I got to thinking about it as soon as you said he was like, no. I was like, oh yeah, it's ABS, which is in electronic stuff. $950 for that. That is almost robbery. Almost. I mean, I don't know what ABS components go for in real life. I'm assuming they'd probably be somewhat expensive like that. Let's get these tires back on. Yeah, no, like I got to thinking about it, and you were like, I was like, wait a minute, we went through all these. I mean, we didn't take this tire off. We didn't take this tire and this one apart over here, but nothing was wrong with it. And I was like, wait a minute. Jeez Louise, 7 people in here. What's up, guys? What's up, all of you? Good to have you guys in here. Let's get this back on here. No kidding, man. Like I said, I got to thinking, I was like, shit, they consider the ABS system as part of the brakes. So let's see what we get for this. 8 G's. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's back up to 17,000. That's 7 more K that we're going to sink into this Magnum. We're going to go ahead and buy the performance heads for it. 2 of which might be me. Could be. Even if it is. Always a pleasure having you in here, regardless. Whether it is like 7 of you. I get you on my TV and chatting on my phone. Sweet, sweet. Hey, that's one way to do it. Yeah, these heads were expensive. But, you know, such is life. We gotta put some performance parts in this thing. We can't be lacking on the performance area of this thing, man. I got to thinking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna leave this a stock engine. I'm not gonna put any performance parts in it. It'll be fine. Oh, dude, Florida was awesome, dude. Honestly, if I had a place to stay down there in Florida, I would not have came back. I'm not even kidding you. Hello, I remember that you said I would raid you as zombie, remember? I'm trying to... You might have to tell me what the last bit of that comment was, because for some reason PlayStation doesn't show me full comments on here when you guys comment long stuff. For some reason it would not show me long comments, so you might have to tell me what you said with that, the last bit of it. Get aftermarket thingy in the center, drawing a blank. Oh, you're talking about the shit. You got me trolling the intake manifold. I could raid you as a zombie. Oh yeah. You can definitely raid me as a zombie if you want. You probably win, not gonna lie, but alright, we're down below 10 grand, so we're gonna wait to finish what we had going on with the rest of this run and do another call, because we are out of cars over here. So another 350Z with sloppy steering, poor brake performance. Ooh, this is gonna be an expensive build. I wonder if we're gonna have enough money to pull this off. Fuck it, we're going for it anyways. I don't know how I feel about that blue. Yeah, dude, I don't like the blue. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that now. I don't like that super bright blue. I'm not a fan of it at all. I will go ahead and put that out there. It would totally be black or a red of some sort. I just don't have the paint booth yet, so I don't know if you were here when I said something about this, but this is... I used to be super far in this game, but I didn't play it for a while. Wait to do this car. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to have the money for it, because this gearbox is going to be about 3 grand by itself. I can almost feel like it is. Watch. We will see. We'll see what this gearbox is like. 2200. I mean, not horrible. I'll go ahead and buy it. We'll see. We'll see if we have enough. I have a feeling that we might run out of money. We might. It's just so much shit undiscovered. It's not worth it at the moment. Yeah, but we got all the tools and stuff to figure out what is wrong with it. I mean, poor brake performance, you know, that's easy as shit. The gearbox fault, the transmission itself is probably bad. The throwout bearing and probably either a pressure plate or the flywheel is fucked up. Drivers struggling to find gears, that's probably again pressure plate or throwout bearing. Grinding and shaking from the gearbox. All three of those issues are all three gearbox related. So dude's granny shifting, not double clutching like he should. Like, I could literally have this car in and out in like no time flat. The body work is what I'm afraid of because he's got a lot of fucked up body problems, and the body issues for this car are going to be fucking immaculate. Yeah, I already know the body parts are going to be expensive as all get out, so. But we'll see. We'll see what we got. Got a whole lot of body parts. Yeah, I know I don't have any parts for this car for sure. Hopefully they're not hopefully they're not custom parts. If they're stock parts, I might be able to get away with it. That's got to be from the underside of the car. Let's look at our body parts like you were saying. Front bumper, left door, headlight, trunk window, and the hood. Let's see what this stuff is running for. Let's see. We'll go here and disassemble it, pull it off. And then we'll go back here. Go to the tablet. Get that out of here because we already bought it. Body work. This guy. Front bumper. 2,750 just for that, but I'll go ahead and buy it because, you know, fuck it. The rest of everything else shouldn't be that expensive, I wouldn't think. I mean, for this car maybe, but we'll see. See if we have enough for at least that, because we've already bought 1,000. Yeah, we're gonna be really fucking close. If not, we're gonna be super close. Because I know he needed another trunk. He needs another trunk window. He needed one of the doors, I think, was fucked up too. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough money for all this. The left and right side mirror I'm not worried about. The trunk I'm not worried about. It's the hood and the door that I'm worried about. Wait, what side was that again? Front left door. So that's this one. Yeah, we definitely are not going to have enough money for all of this. I have a feeling we're going to definitely run out. Because we have timing related issues too, like water pump and shit like that. But they should be too ungodly expensive. 1,500 for the door. The hood. Damn, bro. Cleaned us out. 1,845 for a trunk window, my guy. Are we serious? That's crazy. That's robbery. I figured I would go ahead and break us anyways. We'll figure it out. It's what we do. You know, struggles with the whole no money shit. You know, it's like that sometimes. But in the meantime, we can do this. Go here. We can sell the shit parts that are broken for a whole bunch of money back. You know, even if they're just shit, you know, shit parts. I know I could do a mass wholesale, but I'm afraid to do that because the last time I sold shit I shouldn't have, so. But look, we're already back to $3,000 again. I had a whole bunch of shit broken parts in here that we can sell and get rid of. And I think that's the rest of the shipbroken parts for now. But it gives us enough to buy the back window, and it might just give us enough of what we need to finish this, because we've already built the gearbox. I mean, if anything, if it is a clutch throwout bearing and shit like that, they're not that expensive. The flywheel's the most expensive thing, and it's like 500. So if anything, that might be the issue. But oh yeah, we gotta rip the starter out. This guy out. What DLC is this car under? I was thinking this was only a PC mod. No, this is actually one of the stock cars I believe the game comes with. This is... oh sweet, it's a clutch pressure plate, and the throwout bearing is shit. So this might not be an expensive fix. Maybe. Depends on what the flywheel looks like. Sweet, flywheel's still good. Sweet. But no, this is yeah, what up, Double? Yeah, no, this is just the regular the games that, or the cars that came with the game. Now I do have a gigantic number of DLCs running with this. I'd be here all day if I was telling you all of the DLCs that I have that run with this game right now. Again, I don't have any mods because this is on PS5. Geez, these twin turbos look sick though. I wonder what horsepower this thing is throwing out. I'm gonna have to check that. See what horsepower this thing is throwing down stock. Can I imagine rebuilding this car with all performance parts and shit? Like I said, we might get lucky with being able to finish this car, and we're gonna get a great payout for it. I have just about every DLC as well as like thousands of mods on PC. Oh yeah, no, I definitely, honestly, I thought about doing some streaming on PC, but I'm not, like, I will go ahead and fully admit I'm not a good PC gamer. I'll put it that way. What I mean by that is I have a hard time controlling shit when I play. Like, my hand-eye coordination sucks when I'm playing PC. Like, and I will be the first to admit that. I really do suck when it comes to that. So, you know, again, I put that out there. I really do suck at that. We do have to replace the mirrors. You got to get used to it. Yeah, I know. I need to play. I thought about getting some BeamNG and streaming that too. You know, once I get the right stuff for PC streaming. Yeah, I had a terrible time learning mouse and keyboard. I feel like I'm going to as well. Like, again, it's just, like, after a while, like, sitting there playing mouse and keyboard, my wrist starts to hurt. So I was like, I'm going to end up with, like, carpal tunnel and, you know, be all fucked up by the time I'm, like, 30. Sweet. We got a messed up brake disc, which we can use the lathe to fix. So that's going to be at least a little bit cheaper on us, and the brake pad, which is not expensive. The fucking ABS pump is bad, of course. It looks like both pieces are fucked up on that too, so that's... we might have to sell some shit in order to be able to afford both of those. We might have enough money at the end of it. So glad that I remembered I bought this thing. It's going to save me so much money. A lot of cars come in here with brake issues. The payout for this car is going to be fucking ridiculous, though, I have a feeling. I love how it still looks, like, generally fucked up on the edges or whatever when you look at it, but it's like 100% when you pull it off. Which is crazy. This thing does look sick, though. Like, I'd honestly buy this for, like, a drag car of some sort. Again, it's not really a drag car. It's more of a street kind of thing. But you know, for this game's purpose, I'd probably buy it as a drag car, build it with full performance parts, and then see what she runs horsepower wise. This thing's already got slicks on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Is it both pieces? No, it's just one. Alright, let's pull this thing down. I know we still have some more brake parts and we got some timing components and stuff like that that need fixed, but I'm not exactly generally worried about them. It's the most expensive shit that I'm worried about for now, and then we could find a way to weasel ourselves enough money to at least pay for that. This is gonna be in electronic components. No, not the brake pads. 950. I mean, not horrible, but leaves us with about 800 and something to fix the rest. We will sell this ABS pump and see if we can at least get a decent amount of money back off of it. With the modded Koenigsegg, you can push over 4,000 horsepower. Jeez Louise, dude, that would be crazy. Hell, dude, that would make me think that I would barely be able to keep the damn thing on the track, honestly. That's crazy horsepower. Got that good. I think this is a fucked up brake pad. Oh, fucked up rotor too. I think it's not brake pad. I think it's just the rotor's fucked up, which is fine by us because we can fix that. I'm so glad that I remembered that you said something about that brake lathe, dude, because I'm so glad because that's gonna save us so much money because like these things are like $110, I think, a brake disc. So, you know, now we just come over here, pop the damn thing in here, and it's fine, or not. Later up, bro. Later. Later up, bro. Wow. Later, bro. I'll talk to you later. This one must be too fucked we can't fix. Which is no biggie. We'll figure it out. Come back over here. We would just buy one. See, we still have these that are messed up. And then we need mirrors. I've been good, man. Vacation was good. We're back in town again, and we are getting ready to head back to work like you already know we're going to. Got a money chase like always. So with that being said, you know, by USB or PlayStation, certain rotors can't be fixed if they're too fucked up. Yeah, I know. That one only had 12%. So I think that one was too trash to fix. Double, are you talking about like you said an Xbox or a PS? What was the end of that comment? Because again, for some reason, PlayStation screws me when the comments come up because they don't tell me the full comment if they're a little bit too long. So with that being said, sometimes I can't exactly see the entire comment. Do you know if there's a way that I can fix that, or is that just like a thing that I kind of have to deal with? Oh, a controller for PC. Oh yeah. My Xbox, my Xbox 360 or whatever, it will work with certain games on PC. And thanks, King. I appreciate it. If you buy like a cheap laptop, you can read chat off that. Oh yeah, I do. The missus has a laptop. I have one, but a friend of mine has it, and I just haven't went and got it from him. Most of the time, I read you guys' comments off my phone, but my phone's a little bit dead right now, so I haven't been reading off of them. I thought maybe there was like a thing that I could do through PS or whatever to, you know, maybe fix them and have them come up, but you know, even if I have to just deal with it, I have to. Good time of day. 700, well, 630 at the end of it. That's what I used to have, like a $40 laptop that works well. Yeah, no kidding. Jeez Louise, I can't believe these things are. Well, that one's at 52%. Did that one have to be fixed? I wonder. This one's at 100. Yes, it did. It did need to indeed be fixed. That sucks, because these things are expensive as shit. So we will go ahead and pull that off. And so let's see what we can sell. 182 back off of that. We can go ahead and $50 for the whole V8 camshaft. I might just hang on to that. We do have a lot of rubber bushings and stuff. This is literally the last little bit that we have to fix. I wanted to have this thing fully 100% before I sent it out. We will see, because I know we have some timing parts and stuff like that that needed to be fixed. So let's pull those off. And we will buy those with the 473 that we have left. And we will see what... So... timing belts, the water pump, and the water pump pulley. It's gonna all be up front over here. Need to get back into this? Yeah, man, definitely so. It's honestly my best streamed game. Like whenever I stream this, everybody seems to love it. Everybody comes and tunes in, and I get a lot of push from it. So I'm gonna have to drain the coolant because I have to pull the water pump out. And if I don't, it will make a mess, and we will have to pay a cleanup fee. And I don't want to do that. So let's take and we will drain this. Like I said, this is one of my best games that everybody seems to love when I play it. So usually I try to stream and keep some progression on this while we go through things, because like I said, everybody seems to love it. So with that being said, try to aim to please. So we needed a water pump and timing chains. So we might as well go ahead and rip all these pulleys off, because anything over 10 views is a good stream in my opinion. I've had so far I've had up to 7 while I've been streaming. So there might be a couple more views. Was definitely hoping that I could at least pop a sub or 2 off this. I would really enjoy if I could get at least 1 or 2 off of that, because we're so close to 50. And it would make my day if I could at least make 50 off of the stream. Again, I don't do this for the subs, of course. I do it to just hang out with you guys. But, the subs, it definitely... The reason why, if anything, why I would do... really be interested in the subs is because, we're so close to 50, and it would be an awesome milestone to be able to hit. I'm going to have to pull the heads off of this, I think. Oh, yeah. I know you subbed. I definitely know you subbed already. Which, again, I appreciate, and stuff like that. It's up to the anonymous warriors that pop in here and, enjoy the stream or whatever. It's up to those guys. Again, I don't do it for the subs, but hitting milestones with you guys would be an awesome. We just say that we did it. Dang, we made 50 subs. It might not seem like much in my, in somebody else's eyes, but in my eyes, it's great for me. 50 is better than I could have probably asked for. I never thought I'd even get to 50, so. For me, that's a huge milestone. Am I buffering a little bit? I don't know why I would be. I am having a little bit of weather over here, so hopefully that's not a reason. For you, I am. Hopefully I won't continue to be. Hopefully it'll go away, because like I said, I am having a little bit of weather here, so. It's one thing that I always got to laughing about in this game is, like, you can pull, like, the timing plate and stuff off, and, the timing belts and stuff like that. In reality, this thing would be absolutely pissing oil. If that was the case. We need a timing belt. Let me know if that, if it continues to buffer on your end or whatever, because it might be me. Again, apologies in advance. I'm having some bad weather. Hopefully it won't completely destroy the stream. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Knowing my luck. It's okay for now. Sweet. Okay, we got both of those. Let's go ahead and sell those 2 timing belts. I don't expect to get much of anything off of them, but any money back is a help. Just reloaded YouTube. Hopefully it won't keep going. Hopefully it won't persist. Go ahead and take these 2 off. The water pump and the water pump pulley. Hopefully we will have the money to at least buy the water pump. We do. 120. We're going to be super close to being able to finish this build 100% entirely. I'm just going to have to figure out what to do with some last second financial decisions, because we're going to have to fix that the whatchamacallit, we're going to have to fix the side view mirror, and that guy is like $650 for a rear view mirror, which is crazy to me. A side mirror is $630. I mean, it is for a Koenigsegg, so I mean, I kind of get it, but then again, I'm like, oh, wow, dude, that is crazy for that. Let's check, make sure we don't need anything else. Nope, belt tensioner, which is right there. We should be able to afford that for sure, no problems. Because I think they're only, yeah, $35. We get a discount, so it gave it to us for $31. Throw this guy on here. Throw the serpentine belt back on. Could use some quick and easy jobs like the liquid jobs. Oh yeah, definitely. If we have to, for sure, do some quick and easy stuff. Throw these guys back in. You bring a very valid point. I can pull this guy back out and then throw something easy like some liquid jobs or something like that. We are not giving this guy our performance spark plugs. You're on your own with those, bro. You're not getting our performance ones. Those are for our car. Which I think I might be able to go ahead and put in, by the way, so I can get them out of my inventory. So I don't accidentally throw one in there. Because I will accidentally throw one in there by accident. Throw these coils back on. Some of these parts I could probably do myself the favor of fixing and then reselling, but I think it cost some money to fix certain parts, if I'm not mistaken, and we can't fix those to sell them for more money if we don't have them to begin with. But yeah, we would probably definitely do some liquid change jobs just to boost us up to that 650 that we need for that side view mirror, and then after we buy that, then we'll probably get a crazy amount of money from doing the full repair on this thing, because we spent $9,000 of our own money in fixing this for parts alone, so parts plus labor would be something crazy. Let's see what we got ahead of time on this, just alone with everything we've done. Go to car status. See, $24,000 alone for just what we've done, and we get $10,000 alone for not even fully repairing the side view mirror. So I mean, if push comes to shove, we could totally fix this thing. You know, finish it as an undone order. Again, I hate doing that though, just because I wouldn't want shit half-ass fixed. So we are going to slide this guy back outside the garage entrance, and we are going to see if we can't do some. Yeah, no, none of these are going to be. We're going to do this and decline these guys because none of those we're going to be able to afford with 73. See, these spark plugs, we can sell these guys. They're not fully 100%, so we can sell these. Sell all the parts or whatever that are bad. We do have some performance parts we can sell in the event that we need to. This brake disc, we can sell it for 35 because it's full. We'll sell the camshaft for the 50 because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna need to. We can sell some of these bushings for 8. We have so many of them that, you know, we're definitely not going to run out anytime soon. At least we can sell a good amount of these, pull us up some. Serpentine belt, I don't even have a VQ car, so can sell a couple of these rod caps because I'm not I'm gonna probably have some performance ones anyways, so no biggie. And that gives us our 650 right there. We'll just go ahead and buy it, finish the damn thing, and have 26 some $1,000. You know, who cares? You know, sell a couple of small parts that don't matter and end up building it for the the big amount. So throw this guy on, and boom. Oh, coolant fluid. I forgot we needed to pull that out because of the taking the water pump off. It's in the back. My crazy self over here looking for the coolant in a rear engine car. Smart. And let's fill this guy up. And we will be good to go with this guy. Boom. $40,000 for that. Good Lord. Alright, let's put some money into this. You know we have to. We got the money to fully finish the engine now. If we can't, then something is wrong for sure. We need some push rods. Let's go ahead and put our performance spark plugs in this guy. To be honest with you, we should be able to fully fix and repair our muscle car over there, and we will be able to sell it off for more money and then go for another project car of some sort. We could also spend about 15 grand also in getting a paint booth. We need some push rods. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Need 16 push rods. I don't think I can get performance push rods for this thing, but we will check just to see. I know we can get custom the performance carburetors. Push rods have to be stock regulars. We need 16. Good deal. Put these in. Keep forgetting this guy over here. Keeps like camouflaging himself. We're almost to level 13 too, so that would be nice. Again, I wanted to say, you know, at least try to get the engine done and in the car before before we have to end the stream or whatever, at the very least. Again, I still have time. It's only 7:16, but again, I did want to maybe pop up a stream for some Dying Light a little bit before I have to leave for work tonight, so I don't think... Not push rods, air filter base. No, we can get a performance air filter, and we are going to get one. Get the cover. I doubt very seriously there's a performance cover. It wouldn't really make sense now, would it? Sweet. So that is good. Come down here, put the rocker, the push rods in here. Put the... we've already got all the spark plugs in. And then we will go and buy the performance rocker arms because I have a feeling I think you can get performance ones of those. Flip this engine over. Put the bottom part of the engine together. We need the rod caps and the crank caps, I believe. And the flywheel in the back of the engine and stuff like that. Alright, let's go here. Nope, no performance rocker arms. So we just gotta buy these guys for what we got, install them, and that will be that. Put these head covers on. I doubt very seriously there's performance head covers, but you know, it doesn't hurt to check. $450 for each one of those. That's kind of crazy, honestly. A little bit on the expensive side just for head covers, but you know, in reality, head covers are usually expensive as all get out too, so can't really say that I'm surprised. Then we have the ignition wires, which I know we can get performance of those. Sweet. That portion is done. We will go ahead and buy the performance stuff for the flywheel. Get the flywheel on, then we'll flip the engine over and do what we need to do with that. The clutch plate. This will be one fully built 440 Magnum by the time it's done. The pressure plate. And then the clutch throwout bearing, which they do not make a performance version of. So with that, we will go here as just to show you guys that they don't. Any performance parts we can put on this bad boy, we're putting on it. Turn her over. And now the fun part. We need to go down the line. What we need for this. Even though it is pretty much basic math, you know, you're gonna need 8 rod caps because obviously there's 8 rods in it. The crankshaft bearing caps are the ones that are kind of sometimes confusing because you don't exactly know what could be in those. Some of them have 3, some of them have 4, some of them even have 5. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think mine has 4 in my Genesis. Yeah, we haven't really even broke the bank, even with performance parts. We were only down about $3,000 and some change. And the engine's practically almost done, so... Next, we'll have to start working on suspension and the underside of parts. I don't know if we'll go performance with the underside. I'm pretty sure we're going to go performance with brake parts, like some high grade ventilated style brake pads and stuff. Did I join the Discord? No, I did not. I honestly forgot to, and I was saying that I was going to join it. Oh shit! Said I was going to join it last time, so I'm going to actually see where my phone is, and I think I'm gonna join it here in just a second. Actually, all right. I think this guy is done, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's anything missing from it. At least I don't think there is. It looks like it's full engine. Take engine from stand. And we need to select crane, move equipment, bolt cape MK4. This, install engine with the V8 Hemi 426 that has full parts list. And a new heart. We have, we just got a, oh, shit, I pulled it back out. Ha! Not me. Not me. Just don't even bother with me. Okay. Let's put some more money into this beast. We will now put suspension and stuff up underneath this guy. Let's go here. We need a cross member, E. I don't know if there's any performance parts for this. We will check. I know there's performance parts for the transmission and stuff like that, and the brakes and exhaust, but anything else I honestly cannot tell you if there's a performance part for it. So if there happens to be one, we will buy it accordingly. Alright, there's that. I don't think there's... Oh, I did not mean to add another one of those. Yep, no, nothing for the steering knuckle. We need 2 of these. Steering rack, I don't think there's one for that either. Front sway bar, I doubt there's going to be one for that, so we're going to just go ahead and buy that. Radiator, there might be. No, nothing for the radiator. Power steering reservoir, I already know there's not going to be... Well, maybe there might be something for that. No. Windshield reservoir. Sweet. Throw these bad boys on. We'll have to put those from the top. We're gonna spend about 20,000 down on this. We'll get we'll get it down to where we're at $20,000 before we stop putting money into this thing, unless we just go ahead and completely finish the car. We'll sell it out once we have it completed. We have some rubber bushings. Put these guys in there. We only have 3 left over from selling all the ones that we had to sell just to finish that other car, but no harm, no foul. No biggie. They're cheap. Go ahead and put this other knuckle on. We will go ahead and buy these 2. We're going to need both sides. This guy. Gonna need covers. Gonna need some bushings. We're gonna need brake servo, fuse box base. Two of these guys. Two of these guys. I should be checking to see if... Let's check to see if they have any. Nope, I didn't think so. Nope, nothing for that either. Nope. 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 Good deal. So none of those parts have anything performance-wise. We will go ahead and buy about 10 of those. Brake servo. Fuse box space is going to be electric. I could have swore I think I might have accidentally messed up and didn't buy exactly what I needed with this. Inner tie rods, we're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need outer tie rod as well. Put this guy in. Outer tie rod. We're going to have to lift up the car for those other 2. The lower control arms. They call them suspension arms. I call them control arms. Potato, potato. Throw this guy in here with the new bearings. Throw these bearings in. Or those bushings, not bearings. But I will forever have a problem with that. Keep calling bushings bearings. I don't know why, but I do it. Drives me nuts because I get them confused almost every stream. Back in my day, we used to call them old whippersnappers. Throw this guy back up so I can get the lowers on. We might just be able to finish this thing without tearing too deep into our money. Back in my day, we used to call them those old whatchamacallit things, and all this damn fancy technology. We're gonna need 2 front wheel hubs, the double wishbone shock absorbers. We're gonna need 2 of those, with the springs and the caps as well. The transmission gearbox. We're gonna get a performance gearbox and performance exhaust pipes. Could always go to the junkyard and get some spare parts. True, although if I do that, I'm going to have to either A, fix them, or B, I'm going to end up putting shit parts on this thing. And I'm not trying to put shit parts on here. Bullshit, my guy. I know damn well I can get a custom gearbox for this. $3,600 is crazy. But for a performance transmission, that's actually on the cheap end, because in real life, you would pay far more than that. You are right, though. We could go to the junkyard and proceed to buy whatever parts that we needed to buy. No performance brake disc, which is bullshit, my guy, because I can go brake disc ventilated, or I could literally go here like so. Couldn't hurt to try. Yeah, you're definitely right on that. Definitely would not hurt to try. Let's go back on the search. We could go right over here to brakes. We could do this, actually. We have to go here, back, go to tuning, go here, and we needed brake disc ventilated. It doesn't have any for this. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can as long as you go here, you can actually go right here and you can buy these and still put them on anyways. Yeah, I figured. We have spare wheel bearings. Brake pads, I don't think there's anything fancy that you can do with brake pads. I think brake pads are just brake pads. We will get all four because we need a full 4 brand new set. We might need new 4 new wheel hubcaps, which they're cheap, so who cares? We have about 7 grand more that we can dump into this thing. We are going to need the springs and whatnot for those wishbones. Put our custom gearbox in. Transmission, gearbox. Back in my day, we called it a gearbox. I love it how they call certain things certain whatchamacallits in here. They call transmissions gearboxes and so on and so forth. I think I could have actually gotten a performance starter. Let's check. Because if so, I just bought a $95 starter. Nope. Okay. Carrying on. This isn't even to mention what the whole ass end suspension that we have to build. So we might not get to door panels and stuff with the money that we have, but no harm, no foul. Could be worse. Could be worse. I know we can get a performance fuel pump too. Performance fuel tank. Throw that guy in there. Throw this guy in here. Those sleek chrome pipes. I think all these are going to be stock parts too, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can get a performance drive shaft if I'm not mistaken. Nope. No, you can't. What car am I building? It is a Bolt Cape MK4, and the last I talked to Colby, the guy that was just in here, he said it's based off of a I think he said I can't remember if he said 50s or 60s model Bel Air is what it was supposed to be an interpretation of. At least in real life is what it would be like a 50 or 60s model Bel Air. Yeah, it is a Chevy. The Bel Air is a Chevy. A 57 Chevy Bel Air is like the most known Bel Air, but he said this is a interpretation of possibly a 60s model Bel Air. We're gonna need the whatchamacallits to go with those, the cylinders to go with those. Apparently my Husky is pissed off out there. Nothing new there. We might not even need... this thing might have drum brakes on the rears. I didn't think about that. Vintage tire. rims. I did not remember. I forgot about rims. I know rims and stuff are expensive as all get out. 1965 Chevrolet Impala. Yeah, that I could see that, honestly. I could definitely see that. I think he was taking a guess. I could definitely see this thing being a Impala for sure. I was saying at first it looked like the front end looked like it kind of looked like a 6'4" Impala. I kept saying that. I was like, the front end looks so much like a 6'4" Impala. I was like, are you sure it's like a Bel Air? Because like just something about the headlights kept giving me 6'4" Impala. I don't know why, but it did. We'll have 4. Need 2 of these guys. It's gonna be drum brakes. I already know. Solid rear axle. I should have bought 2 of those because I'm gonna need one for the other side. Yep, gonna be drum brakes. So that those 2 Vinids that I bought are going to be useless. Brake shoes. I don't think they make performance brake shoes now. I'm glad you went ahead and found that, by the way, because I couldn't remember exactly what he had said, and like I said, it was driving me nuts because it kept giving me Impala vibes, and I just did not know. I was like, I keep saying Impala, and because of the headlights, the way the headlights look, I can't put links in chat because I'm not a mod, but I found a website of it. Remind me, and I will make you a mod. You and Junior can be mods for this, for sure. Not like you guys would be probably doing a whole lot of moderating, just because it's not like people come in here and say a whole lot of anything they shouldn't. Not a whole lot of people pop in here in general, but not the point. You guys can still be mods for sure. You guys have been day ones, and you know I trust you with being mods, so it's not like I got like 2 or 3, 400 people in here at a time, you know, and everybody's talking, saying something that they shouldn't, that I might miss, you know. Maybe one day. Need some more rubber bushings. We might go a little bit under 20. We might go down to 15, just because I feel like we could fully rebuild this car, and I would like to see it rebuilt, so we might just go down to 15 on it. I feel comfortable with 15. Rear springs, because the tires and rims are going to be one of the most expensive things on here, if not the body parts. The body parts are all probably going to be matte black, except for the roof and stuff like that. The actual frame part, which is going to bother me, but we don't have the paint booth yet, so we're working on it, but it's going to take us some time. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make you and JR mods for sure. Since you've been doing YouTube a little bit longer, do you know how many mods you can have for one channel? Is it 4? Or can you have as many as you want? Not saying that I'm going to make everybody mod, just saying for curiosity reasons. Oh, nice. We're level 13. Unlimited, I'm guessing. Sweet. Yeah, I was just curious, just for me being the curious guy I am. Not saying that I'm going to go through and make everybody a mod, but definitely you and JR too. You two are definitely going to be mods, of course, because you guys have definitely been some day ones, so I don't have any problem with that. Let's go through and buy these fuses too while we're thinking about it. These are going to be in electronic areas. We needed 2 of these guys, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 more of these guys, and 1 of these. We'll have to lower this guy down and pop these in. Yeah, we might be able to scrape by finishing this thing off of going down to 15. Maybe. Just depends on how much the tires and wheels end up being. 'Cause I know sometimes they're expensive, especially if you put it on really much of anything. Which this thing has performance parts, so I'm probably gonna put. It's probably gonna go on like drag radials or slicks because it's got too much power. You have 6 mods. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, man, I try to catch your streams. I really do. Yeah, if I don't catch them, I usually go back and watch them. You know, because you deserve the watch time for sure. Let's come over here. Spring puller, join parts. We need springs and spring caps. So let's go back over here. Suspension parts. Are those double wishbones or are those regular? Yeah, those are double wishbones, I think. Yep, double wishbones. Let's go here. Need some springs and spring caps. Of course, man. Of course. I would definitely not say that if it was not the case. I think I just have to put these on them, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we do. But yeah, like I said, man, I definitely would not say it if it was not true. You definitely deserve to become viral, man. I'll put it that way. You put a lot of time and effort into YouTube, and you definitely, I feel, in my opinion, that should be appreciated because you definitely deserve it, so. Sweet. That guy is on. Put this wishbone in. The brakes back there, good. We need 2 front sway bars. We do have the interior of this bad boy as well that we have to put in, but for now I think it's tire time. This thing says that it calls for rim capes, so we're going to put one in the shopping list. They're 15-inch rims with ET zeros. So we're going to go to the tire store, the tires and rims. We are going to see, none of these look like they would be any good on this car. We definitely need something that's a little bit more on the classic side of things. Let's see what the capes look like. Capes definitely don't look like they would go on a set of drag radials, so I'm not going to put those capes on it. I just wanted to see what they would look like, and they definitely should not go on a drag car. I'm going to see if I can find a good set of rims that look like they would go on some drag slicks. Those don't look too bad, but they kind of look on the uglier side of things. Trying to find something that's a little on the classic side, but also those wouldn't be bad either. These wouldn't be bad. Go through and see if we got anything else. Those definitely wouldn't be bad either. These kind of look like cop rims though. Could go with these because these are the silver version of them. Let's see. These wouldn't be bad either. These are Rim Basic O2s. These are the Rim capes that they wanted us to buy. Rim 3A. Back here. Rim 3A. Where was that? Oh, Rim 3As. You think those would look good on this? All right. We'll take your word for it. Let's go. 15s with an AT of 0. 4 equals $1,000. Not horrible. Could have been worse. The gold definitely might look crazy on this. I'm hoping we can actually put these tires on here and they don't require the capes. Because if so, that would suck. Tires, we got vintage wall A's, but we're putting slicks on it. Got slick tire A through C. Let's go ahead and let's put some C's. Yep, this is my own car. They're 15s. I should have checked the 205 70 15. 205 70 15. 70 15s. $6,000. And look, we ended up right at 15 grand, but we don't have any body parts on it, which we will go ahead and do what we need to do. That actually does not look half bad. I wonder what it's going to look like on the car. That doesn't look bad at all, honestly. Those rims with the slicks. Now we'll just have to see what it looks like on the car. Now, if the car was black, oh man, it would set it off. Which we are going to see what we can't pull off with getting a paint shop before the end of this episode. Might not be able to do a Dying Light stream tonight, but you know, I will end up probably doing one tomorrow. After I get done sleeping from getting off of work at 7 in the morning. Potato, potato. Be sexy if it was black. Sorry, you too. LOL. No kidding, dude. You're not wrong. I'm going to do my absolute best to be able to at least afford the paint shop. Even if it fucking breaks us, I don't care. Whatever. We will do oil changes if that's the case until we get up enough money to do what we need to do for it. Alright, 4 balanced drag slicks. I like this better than 18. No kidding. Let's see. That still does not look bad, even with the blue. It would look better if it was black, but you really nailed it with that. Oh, did we forget the cap for this? No. I was about to say, I didn't think we forgot anything. Even with the blue, these things look sexy. These might have to be my new go-to rims. You really nailed it on that one. That was a good call. Very good call. I know it needs a performance fuel pump too. We did not put a fuel pump in it, which we will go ahead and buy now. Sweet. This beauty can now be dropped. I think that's everything as far as suspension and tire wise. Now we just work on body parts and interior and paint. So for the meantime, let's see what we got for some calls. Oh, dude, I have to do it. I have to do it. These two. Oh, I'm so doing both of them. I don't give a shit how much they cost. These two are like dream cars. I'd love to have these two cars in the garage as our own personals. Definitely can tell both of these are project cars. Should have probably taken a look to see what they need, because if it needs me to... Okay. Okay, sweet. Body parts is my issue. Because if they... I'll have the Ford over the RX-7. No kidding. I like them both. I actually was looking at actually buying one of these and having it imported over from Japan. I was actually getting ready to pull the trigger on buying one of these. I would love to have one of these, of course. Anybody would. These guys, I would paying way more than what I'm gonna buy this for. This is like $100,000 range. This is 20 to 30. Let's get this guy in here. Let's see what all needs to be fixed with this. This might end up taking my whole 15 grand that I have. You probably have more of a chance to get the Ford, to be honest. I have not actually seen one of these, a Mach 1. I honestly have not seen one of these in my local area for a while, to be honest with you. Especially not a 71 Mach 1 like this. They're very rare cars over here. Maybe not so much, in other places, but just in my state, it definitely is. My granddad has a 2000s. He has a 2000s Mustang. My missus has a 2006 4.0 liter. My granddad's is a 4.6 liter V8. Whew. This thing is a beauty, though. Even with the rust and the messed up body parts, it's still a beauty. So he said the car couldn't be started, so we're gonna do some basic. Doesn't have an OBD2 port. I'm dumb. I forgot this car is older. It can't be started. Electronic multimeter. At least it might pull up something. It might be that fuel filter. Don't you have the welder? I do have the welder, but considering this is a client car, I didn't buy this thing. It's just a client car. So since it's a client car, I don't want to spend the thousands of dollars. Starter is fried on this. So we'll see if it needs to be replaced. Oh, actually, it did not say that the car could not be started, but there is a tapping sound. There's 2 pages of why the car has got a tapping sound from the engine. So lack of power, timing, loud exhaust, other task. It was the RX-7 that couldn't be started. So let's see what we have for fuel pressure. Fuel filter's trashed. At least we can run all tests on it except for the OBD2 test, because it doesn't have a port because it's from 1971. Crankshaft is totally trashed. Rocker arms, most of the pistons and rods are bad. Rocker arms are totally trashed. Wow, that's a lot. A lot of damage done to this thing. Sure, that helped us out with the list, though, quite a bit. Actually, it really did not help us much of any. I could have swore that it was going to help us out a lot more. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts that, and both of these that are not clear. Loud exhaust is probably these manifolds. Yeah, it could be rubber bushings. It's hard because a lot of the radiator is completely trashed. The water pump is trashed, which I think that was already on the list. That belt looks like it's a little on the messy side of things. It's 41, 50 for that. Have to drain all the stuff first. Jeez Louise, dude, you didn't barely have any coolant in the damn thing. That ignition cap is ruined up there. Let's get these engine wires off. The cap, take these clips off. Well, we saw what the air filter looks like. The air filter doesn't look so healthy either. This looks like it's about ruined. See, did that help us with anything? The lack of engine power filled those out. This we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. So we found one out of those. Loud exhaust, we found one that's... The exhaust issue is easy to find though. This pulley looks really rough. So that was probably another one. Yep, that was another one. The oil filter, it's complete trash. The brake servo doesn't look good either. It's looking... These mufflers look really bad too. Let's do a discovery mode and see what we can't find. We might be able to find all the rest of our issues that might be suspension issues. Clutch pressure plate and the clutch plate are not the best. See what we can't find just by going through and doing this. He's definitely gonna have to put some work into this thing, for sure. A lot of his parts are really, really bad, really rough. As it is from 1971, but still. Yep, that rear muffler is gone. The other one over there isn't too much better. But that's our issue. That's what we gotta fix, so that shouldn't be too hard. Depending on what we have to replace the good parts with, we might have something back in there that we can use for some help. That was an old part off of something else. Let's check the list. Let's see what we have. Nope, still have 5 parts that we don't know. Could possibly be spark plugs. Let's take a look. Oh, spark plugs are right there. I don't even have to take the heads off. Pull these spark plugs out. Let's see if any of those are trashed. They don't look bad, but... Alright, this one looks really rough. 41. 51. 59. 47. Nope. None of those were the issue. Let's start. This one has some wear on it. 45. As long as anything is over 39. It's got to be over 39, it says. It's over 39, so that was not bad. Might be one of the components in here in one of these. It's so hard to tell because the whole car has damage to it, so everything looks like it has damage. Nope, not that bushing either. Go ahead and pull this starter out so we know it needs to be replaced. It honestly could be some rod caps too. I didn't think about that. Let's go ahead and pop the oil out so we can take the oil pan off and take a look at the underside and see if maybe it's con rods and stuff that are rough. None of the caps look like they're too bad off. Oh, the piston rods don't look that great, but this cap's got a little bit of wear on it. Pull it off and see if it might be one of the issues. Nope, 42. Dang, this is a stumper. I don't think it would be... Could be timing chains, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and... we'll lower it down, pull the front face off, and see if it's one of the timing chains or anything in the internal timing area. Possibility it could be. Not gonna say it isn't. It's just, like I said, everything is so hard with this car because it's the whole car's got damage, so everything looks rough. Oh yeah, that gear's had it. The timing chains had it. Camshaft, ignition, distributor, crankshaft. Yeah, none of those were any of the parts we were looking for, though, unfortunately. Which kind of bites a big one. Okay, that wasn't the issue. I guess we'll have to pull this the rest of the way apart and just take a look at every little thing that has to do with the engine, I guess. This is going to be the only way I'm going to figure it out. Gonna have to do it the hard way. I guess it could be cam shaft caps too. I didn't really think about that. Lots of rusty bolts. Dude needs to spray power wash this thing with ooh, rocker arms are looking rough. Guess it could be a couple of these rocker arms could be potentially the issue because some of these are really torn up. None of them are under 39 though. See, we still have 5 parts that are undiscovered, but I'm gonna keep pulling this thing down. That one's definitely destroyed. That one's at 9. So just keep on pulling it down and see if we can find anything. Yeah, see that push rod right there looks like it's trashed, as it was. So I already have a feeling that's one of our issues. But I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of these guys out and see if there's anything else that pops up. I know the piston heads look rough. This rod looks bad. I have a feeling that's going to be our issue. It's going to be all push rods. Either all push rods or rocker arms themselves. But see, since we already have a percentage of what these rocker arms look like, we've already done research on them, so we already know they're already going to be on the list. This one looks like it was made out of mud. Yeah, I can already spot 2 destroyed push rods. It's like car building ASMR. Alright, let's check the list. Alright, so we have one last part that has not been discovered. Honestly, I cannot tell you what it might be either. It honestly could be anything. It could be even down to a freaking piston ring. I said camshaft caps, but this thing doesn't have camshafts. It's too old. Doesn't have cams. These boys had push rods and rocker arms and stuff. Old engine style. See, these look rough, but they're not bad. Definitely not the alternator either. I'm just pulling it apart just to see what else we can get into. It wasn't the crankshaft or the camshaft. Power steering. I did not take the fluid out, so I'll probably have a mess. Oh, no, I don't. Let's see. We still have not found that. Have we found everything else, though? Yeah, we found everything else. Now the oil filter was trashed. It's pretty much anything that's 30 some or below. I'm gonna do the solid and recharge his battery for him, since I have the battery charger and it doesn't cost me anything. Just do him that solid, just to be nice. Definitely do wonder what would be causing that. Still a bushing is coming to mind, but I've almost ripped the block down to nitty gritty. I guess it could be a fried piston ring, but I thought we already had the rings scouted already. Like, I thought it did that with the test. Alright, whatever, we'll pull them out just to see. I mean, one might as well. Just to see. You know, maybe it's a fried piston ring or something like that. the rings are bad or whatever, and they're in combination with these, it'll make the whole rest of everything else look bad. So we'll just do ourselves the solid of pulling these bad looking pistons out and checking the rings on them. See what we got. The piston rings were at 54, 41, and 44. Okay. Wasn't any of those. Or those. I don't think it would be that. I don't think it would be the brake servo, because that's brake related parts, but it looks rough as shit, so might as well drain it and see if that's not the case before we rip down the entire engine and still don't find anything. Because, see, it's still unknown, the condition, so that was at 40, so that still wasn't the issue either. Good time of day. What in the heck could be the issue with that? Clanking from the engine. Maybe a transmission issue? Possibly? I have to rip the whole car apart before I find out this last messed up piece. It's crazy. Go ahead and pull this out. That's got to be replaced anyways. Not the drive shaft, I don't think, but possibility, I guess. It was at 39. Was that the issue? It was not. I'm pretty sure anything in the transmission is going to be transmission related. It's not going to be. Oh no, flywheel. Flywheel is ruined. Alright. At least we found the last thing, I think. I hope. Let's get this guy off so we can get this car finished. Get back to fixing ours, so maybe we might be able to fix the car before I have to get ready for work. Flywheel's at 4%. Let's see, was that the cursed issue? It was the cursed issue. Now we have to go through and highlight everything that is completely shit on this car to definitively fix it. The entire car is going to be blue because everything needs to be fixed. All right. Good times. All right. Well, I guess we should technically go through and start putting the block back together, because I pretty much took everything apart and nothing was wrong with these conrods. Oh shit, I put a new set of piston rings in that one. Did not mean to. No freezies. No free rides. Let's see. These are your rings. You. Come over here. The ignition cap, I think, need to be replaced, but not the ignition itself. So put that back in. Put these back in. I hear sirens. Not surprising, I always hear sirens. These guys back in. Don't think we needed any heads. I think the heads were fine. So I know we needed. Oh yeah, we are not putting performance parts on this thing. No chance in hell, guy. We are putting Stocky's OEM shit on you. We need a flywheel. Go ahead and buy that. Put this head back on. None of the rocker arms. Some of the rocker arms needed to be replaced. And some push rods needed to be replaced. So let's see. So these two. One of the rocker arms. So far. Which one of these things needs to be replaced? Was there only 2 rocker arms? Or 2 push rods? That can be taken off. Rocker arm, rocker arm. It was 4 valve push rods. So we will go ahead and buy 4 of those. Put these push rods back in so I can go ahead and take care of putting the rocker arms back on. They don't have to be the specific push rod that's 100%, as long as they're over what percentage they need to be fixed by, they're fine. Well, it definitely took us a lot of time to tackle and decipher what tackle and or decipher what we needed to find in order to rebuild this thing for sure. And I will check the list after I replace all these push rods just to make sure that it's not giving us any trouble. Rain outside is going crazy. Valve push rods are all good. We can go ahead and delete those. Good deal. Now we needed a couple of rocker arms. How much did the list say we need? 2 rocker arms. So we will go ahead and I always wish we could add stuff to our shopping list from the issues to fix. That would make things so much easier. So we already got a flywheel. Okay, let's get the 2 rocker arms. Oh, let's go. Not where I meant to go. Those are good. I'll buy 4 of them, even though we only needed 2, just in case I need them for future reference. So 2 of these get one of the 100%, and then the rest get the ones that are left over. It has to be put on from the bottom. The brake servo can be put back in. It looks like shit, but it's not broken, so we do not need another 4-barrel carburetor. It's deciphering whether we needed another air filter or if it was the base. It was the air filter, I think. Yeah, it was definitely the air filter. Get one of those guys. Pop that in. 48, that still wasn't bad enough that we needed to replace it. So now we have... Okay, we still have a rocker arm that's destroyed for some reason. Let me take a look. Which one was it? Oh yeah, over here, obviously, because we didn't put these rocker arms in yet. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute, that shouldn't be right, because all of them were over the fixed percentage, so 39 was the fixed percentage, so as long as all of these parts are over 39, it should be considered as a... I did not mean to do that. Cancel. As long as it's over 39, it is considered a fix, so I'm not going to give Guy a whole new set of rocker arms, because things cost money, and we have a little bit of money, but we don't have a lot of money. See, this was right at 39, so I wonder if that's going to be considered a fix, or if it's going to... Yep, it's considered a fix. Sweet. Let's continue on. Throw these head covers back on. This was definitely a time-consuming fix, for sure. We definitely needed another fuel filter. I'm not giving him our performance one. Considering of which, why the hell is that not in our car? That, damn it. I still did it anyways. Give it back. Stop. No free rides. I'm going to stop on this and figure out why the hell are... Because I could have swore we would have had a fuel filter on this somewhere. Oh, we already do. We have a stock one. Why the hell do we have a stock one on there? Get this peasantry out of here. Not for this car. You get performance one. Jeez. Alright. Back at it. The distribution rotor, I think, it needed to be replaced. The cam gear needed... I did not mean to put that on there. Fuel filter, the rotor is in electronics. We did not need another distributor. The cam gear is going to be on normal parts. Just throw this guy all together. We needed a cap too. Cap was ruined. Yeah, I knew that was going to be in electronics too. Why would it be in normal parts if all the rest of it is in electronics? Put the clips back on. Throw his battery back in there too. I just figured I'd do him a solid and recharge his battery. It doesn't cost me anything to do that, so. And it was, you know, a little bit on the bad side, so do him a solid. Have to put all the spark plugs back in. I think one of those was bad, I believe. Power steering pump. Was it one of our fix-its? Let's check our list. Those are good. Water pump and the water pump pulley were the two that we needed to fix. Power steering and the alternator can both go back on. Cam gear we have a replacement for. Timing chain was screwed up too, so it needed to be fixed. Throw that guy in there. The timing cover can go back on. Like I said, this was a super time-consuming fix. I'm hoping we get a good payment for it. Something's telling me we're not, though, because we only spent like $2,000 out of everything. Okay, the crankshaft pulley was ruined, and then I needed a water pump pulley. Damn, $200 for that. That back on. This guy back on. Serpentine belt. Did it need to be replaced? Nope. It's at 50. This one doesn't need to be replaced. I mean, technically it kind of should have been in my eyes, but not to them. So that needed to be fixed. All right, let's go through and clear our list. That's good. That's good. Those two were good. Now I need flywheel and the starter. Replace all filters. These two are good. Loud exhaust. That's good. We still need that. And then coolant and power steering. We replaced that gear. Why is it still highlighted? Yeah, I was about to say, we replaced that. Why is it still highlighted? It shouldn't be. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Replace these from the underside, and she should be good to go, besides for all of the shit we have to put back in it. Down here. Put this back in it. All these are his parts, so we'll put these back in. If they're his, or if they're not his, then they're better parts than what he had in it. Give him some used freebies. I know his was not 100. I don't mind giving them the 80s. Why not? They're just camshaft cap or rod caps. I can get these things for a dime a dozen. Throw this in. I don't know if I have an on standby oil filter. Nope. Throw that guy in. Filter is good and replaced. Flywheel. Replace the flywheel. Starter will have to be afterwards. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. And then the throw-out bearing. The trans. Put the transmission back in. Throw the starter. Starter was trash. We needed a new one. That's going to be in electronics. Yeah, oil filter. Nice. Put that new guy back in there. Throw our spark plugs back in. We got to put those back in from the engine, so we'll rebuild the whole bottom part. 39. He didn't need a new drive shaft. I remember the list. At least I don't think he needed a new drive shaft. We'll check. That's good. That's good. Loud exhaust. So the muffler and the coolant changes. Put his spark plugs back in, and he will be good to ride. Yeah, looking for a starter again in the wrong area, and we're not even looking for a starter. So we will take in all that is good. Refill coolant and power steering fluid, and we have to throw in his spark plugs. And have to pretty much redo his fluids because he needed oil, coolant, and brake because we took all those. Took all the stuff we needed to drain those out from him. even have that 81, even if it's not his. These are shit. I'm just gonna give him a new one. I'll be a nice guy. I'll be a nice guy. Have all those in. Ignition wires. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Looks like fluids, and he's good, I think. Sweet. Let's give him some go-go juice. Some Gojo juice. This isn't Jujutsu Kaisen. Or is it? This is all filled up. Should be good. Fill up his radiator. Refill his oil. His power steering fluid doesn't really need to be replaced, I don't think. That was on the list. And I know he needs brake fluid too. What side is your... My guy. Oh, awesome. I can't even see how much it needs. That should be good. It was probably pissing out the side, but I couldn't see. Oh, awesome. I can't see again. Just gonna have to guesstimate. Now should be good. Yeah, he's full. All right. Anything else? Nope. $6,000. I mean, not horrible. Not too bad, you know. It could have been worse. For as extensive as the job list was. I think I'm going to wait on this RX-7 and see if we can't get something a little bit easier. A Plymouth Barracuda? Let's go with this guy. And we will go with that last one as well. Because it just says it's loud when accelerating. These are a couple of easy fixes. Not a whole lot of money, I'm sure, in them, but quick and easy fixes. We can get the cars in and out and get paid a little bit for it, you know. This guy has said general gearbox and control and repair. That I did not think about, honestly, because it's general gearbox control. So it doesn't mean exactly it's a gearbox issue. It could be a bushing could be the issue, which I really did not think about. We will see, though. We'll pull the transmission apart first, and we'll see if we can spot an issue, and if not, then it might be a bushing. Could be a throw-out bearing. Oh, found our issue. Which I'm happy about, because it can be an up-in-the-air thing. If it's a bushing, there's 20 of them damn things on these cars sometimes, so this guy, throw that back in. Gearbox, starter, drive shaft, and then he should be good to go. If only things were as easy as it is in this game to actually do in real life. Oh man, I'd be #1 mechanic in the world. But no. Simple issue that would normally take you 5 minutes takes you 12 hours. Now, this guy. It says loud when accelerating. More than likely, it's either a header issue, something of that sort. Let me see. Yeah, it's the exhaust manifold. Pull this guy off, then we'll drop the car back down, pull the turbo off, pull the manifold off. Oh yeah, we're gonna put a bad part back on it that we just took off. Awesome. So that's what we do in garages. #1 mechanic in the world, everyone. Just throw that out there. Oh man, sometimes I don't know what I'd do with myself. Sometimes I think my head's not attached. I think that was his issue there, right? I think that took care of his problems. Yep, finished his problems. Tap back on, get this guy out of here. See what else we got. Other task. The engine is working, but it's choppy. We will get that car, but I'm going to try to see what we cannot do with our own first. I know we're going to need some body parts, so... go ahead and buy all of our parts and see what we have left over. I don't think I bought everything that I need, but... oh, we got something for the body tuning? Yeah, we do. We don't need any of these, though, really, to be honest. It's just me being curious. Yeah, see, none of these are going to be in tuning area. It's all going to be in regular. And these actually are not all that expensive at all either. Which makes me a little bit happy. Throw this guy on. Can't remember if we got taillights. I don't think we did. Oh, they're different taillights. I thought they were one piece. Bruh. 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 No. No. Yes. I know we didn't buy one of these. I don't remember if we bought one of these. Out of here. We need side mirrors. And I can't remember if I bought the headlights. I think I did, though. So, for the time being, the car is technically finished. Technically. Still has interior, but it's technically finished. So we are going to take this bad boy, and it's getting moved. Maybe, possibly. Interior. All right. By the interior. I could get that steering wheel, but I'm going to customize it because I am just that guy. Get out of here with that. I honestly could have customized the seats too. Zonda seats. Pagani. Put Pagani seats in it. I think we're going to put quick release steering wheel 7 in it. Yeah, that works. As far as the seats go, I was hoping that maybe they'd have some bucket seats. The Pagani seats, both of the Pagani seats are the closest to, well, these don't look bad. I dropped these in them instead. Interior symbol. Front left seat, we are putting this in. Putting the bench in. Steering wheel. And she is done. She is done. Well, let's move her out front over here in garage space C, and we will yeah, that we completely forgot to put oil in it. Forgot to refill our fluids, all of them, really. Let's fill this bad boy up. all these fluids in here. Good deal, good deal. Wonder what we're gonna get for a profit on this thing. Let's see what we got on this thing. $87,000, and we bought it for $5,000. That's crazy. That is super, super crazy, guys. We're gonna get almost $100,000 out of this thing. Let's see if we can't go through and bad parts, bad parts, bad parts. I don't want these seats. We are gonna do a sell. Anything starting with 50 and below can be sold. Go through and see what we got. And then we'll go up higher to anything 70. All right. And we are going to go. That had a lot of work that needed done to it. This had a lot of work done to it, or needed to be done to it. Let's see. Gearbox, repaired damage body. Yeah, let's go with this guy. We'll do a quick repair on it. And see what's up. So the gears keep slipping, so 9 chances out of 10 that's either a pressure plate or the clutch itself. And then he wanted repaired body panels and whatnot, so go ahead and fix the easy stuff that we already know is wrong with it. Pull this guy off. Pull the gearbox out. See what damage we got going on here. Yeah, definitely toasted. Both pressure plate and clutch, it looks like. Oh, no, all three. Flywheel and all is ruined. Nice, dude. You definitely destroyed your entire clutch. I'm surprised your transmission didn't go with it. That's crazy, my guy. That is really crazy. Dude must have money shifted. Was sending or sliding and money shifted. Either that or was racing his buddy down on the highway and accidentally jumped from, good old 5th to 3rd. Throw that guy back on. Throw his transmission back in. Throw his drive shaft back in. We'll check the list and see what else he had. Let's see. Both of those are good. So we went front bumper B. Alright. We'll pull this guy down and we'll do them one at a time, because he doesn't have a super, super huge list of things that he needs fixed, but to pull this off. So front bumper was definitely one of them, front bumper B. We will go here and here. Bumper B. Erase those two. We will check the list. He needs a front left door and a front left fender. So, front left fender and a front left door. We will go ahead and we already bought him a new one. I could take these back here and see if I could fix his body panels any. or hers, whoever owns this thing. Put his his plate back on. We'll come over here and see if we can't. That's the wrong thing. Come over here, and we need a Renovator 6 for that. Let's check and see if we can. So we have 8 points. We are going to buy these couple. We still have 3 left over, so we're gonna go ahead and go with Strong Arms. Sweet. All right. Back to what we were doing. Assemble mode. I know he needed a left fender and a left door. Plop this guy in here. Plop this guy in here. Do you need a side mirror? No. Let's check the list. The good old list. It's a left door window and a left body window. So this guy takes this out and then put that in. This window, boom, boom. Then he needed one of the headlights. It was this guy. Right headlight. Oh, must be a specialty headlight. Boom. Should be good. Oh, forgot to put the starter back in it. That would help. Boom. 4Gs. Nice. And now we're going to do something that we should have done a while ago. We need the Big Homie Paint Shop. 15 Gs right out of our pocket. You're coming with us to said paint shop. And we are now going to... Yep, you already know. And it's not going to be... It's going to be matte black. Murdered out as it should be. We are going to paint it black. We're also going to do ourselves a favor and get rid of this fishbowl ass glass. Back to the lift. We're just going to put it on the first one for now. Come over here. Move equipment. Bolt cape. Use equipment. Move it there, and nice. Good to see. We're going to tint the windows, and she is done. This is the after effect of our build. Yes, I did completely clean us out of the bank, but she is done. Such a clean car. Blacked out. Those rims. No kidding, bro. Engine. Interior, which you can't see because it's not outside. So we will move it outside so we can get the full effect. Inside, interior, freshly done. Quick release steering wheel. And you already know. Well, I thought. Okay, for some reason the car is not starting, which is an issue. Makes me very curious as to why it's not starting. Do I have a starter? I do. Let's go down through the list. Car status list. Oh, we don't have a battery in it. Wow, bro, wow. I was like so scared it was something worse. I was like, bro, what did I forget? It's a battery. That's no biggie at all. No biggie. My stupid ass forgot to put the battery back in it. And we need some clips for this. Or clips for the, yeah, the ignition coil. I cannot believe I forgot the battery. That is crazy. And license plates, but it's a drag car. Who the hell needs license plates? I'm gonna name it Confusion 1. Alright. Rookie must... No kidding. No kidding. I was thinking the same thing. I got so scared when I went to go turn it over. Now let's hear it. Oh god, that is hot. Good lord, I've created a monster. Alright. Nice. So, with everything done, yes, I am indeed going to sell it. Or, I might just hang on to it, considering it is our first car that we have built together. It might just be a keepsake car for the YouTube channel. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't get me wrong, I can make some mean money out of this car. With everything done, it comes to a total of $87,000. But for the sake that this is our first built project car on the channel, I think I may just keep it. May just keep it and hang on to it. I know we had some project cars on the channel or whatever the first time I had it, but since the game has been reset and I'm back to square one, this is now our new first official project car, because I don't have access to any of the other prior cars for some reason. So, it shall now be a project car. And it will go to the store and parking area because, again, we cannot keep it out here because of space. I'm going to have to do some small jobs just because we have $1,400 left. Oh, nice, a Mazda RX-3. Car's loud. We can take care of that. We can handle that. We might be able to handle this after this, but I don't know. Depends on how fast we do this, because that had a 2-minute timer. So we will see. Actually, I could pull one of the other cars in and have an extra parking spot. So we will pull in the Mazda. The Mazda's been sitting here for a while. Put it on the second lift. And we will answer the call for this guy. Just so we have some projects lined up. We'll be able to rebuild the money and go for a second project car. We will probably end up selling the second project car once we finish it. I do have a... How much would it charge us to go to the barn that I have over here? $100? Fine, whatever. We are on the lookout for a crate. I know we have one in the in our inventory because we leveled up again, but I know that we can find a box here in the... Ooh, what I would not give for this beauty. I am a huge Ford guy, especially when it comes to Coyotes. Yeah, I kind of figured he'd want 40 G's for it. If we sold the project car, the last project car, we could have bought this. Just keep that in mind. But it's our first project car, so we're going to hang on to it. Oh, nice. An upgraded V8 Hemi ring. Odd little find. Some trashed bumpers. Not a whole lot with that. A fucking Pagani, my guy? You have a whole fucking Pagani just sitting here in the corner. Oh, I can only imagine what they want for this fucking thing. Yeah, I figured. Just a cool 116K. It's definitely gonna need some fixing on some parts. So clean though. Interior's clean. Nope, no oil in it. Such a clean car though. I would totally buy that if we had the money. This motherfucker would go for, oh god, I can only imagine how much that would go for if we sold it, you know, fully fixed and functional with performance parts like we did the other. Talking about some money. There's a V8 Hemi. It's at 18%, but it's got a star on it, so you could possibly fix that. Again, it's not going to be 100% because you're fixing it, but there's usually 3 cars in here, so, but maybe not considering the fact that there's those 2 in there. Well, we found a side mirror for it. Nothing in there. Coyote manifold. A water put for an inline 6 Nissan. Let's go see. Let's go see what else we can look for. Like I said, there's usually 3 cars in here, so we'll see what the third one is momentarily. If there is 3 in here. There might not be 3 in here. Yep, there is 3. What is this? Looks like a Monte Carlo, kind of. Bolted Lana. How much they want for this guy? 18 grand. Not too bad. Lots of unknowns about how solid anything else is in this car, though. From the looks of it, not very good. But I was right when I did say there was 3 cars in this garage. So usually there are 3 in the barn. And yet I have not found the crate yet. And usually they have a crate in here. So for me to not find one is kind of crazy. Kind of sucks a bit too, because I was hoping to find one. Just going back through and making sure. Ah, there it is. See, I knew there was one in here somewhere. Okay. Return to garage. 200 for the case. Hopefully we will get some decent stuff out of these crates that will help give us a jump start on some things. I'm hoping for some XP and some cash would definitely help. Don't really need any of the blue stuff. I think those are just for upgrades, but... And I have to check the time. Okay, I got about an hour until I have to really get ready for work. So, let's go and check our cases. Let's go middle. Let's go in $700. This is kind of what we wanted. I know we have another case in here somewhere, I thought. Maybe we don't have a second case in here. I thought we did, though, because I don't remember opening the second one from when we leveled up last time. I guess we did, though. I guess we did. Alright, this guy has a bad exhaust. And a bad pipe. And one more, it's probably headers. Nope, front section. But I have to disconnect it from the turbo. Put this guy down. It's gonna be some real low budget end jobs that we're gonna have from the front part of this here for a little while until we make some money and start getting enough to start doing some full builds. But such is life. Such is life. Have to keep some memorabilia from the streams, you know. Pop this guy in, and that. Throw this guy. Just because I know we're gonna need it. Boom. And we gotta go back up here, drop the car back down, and put the turbo back on. Boom. This guy should be done. Yeah, 488, not too bad. Let's see. We're not gonna have... How many body parts do we have to fix in this thing? That's quite a bit. We're definitely not gonna have two... I don't think we're gonna have enough out of the $2,000 we have to fix that. Gearbox issues, gears keep slipping, gears shift rough, we'll do it. Go ahead and move this in here. Check out the other calls because I think we had an easy one. No, we did not. That bitch is going to be expensive to fix. That's going to be expensive to fix. Both these are going to be expensive. So, with that being said, what did we have to do for this guy? Gearbox issues. So it's more than likely everything in the gearbox, including the transmission, is probably trash too, and I'm not going to have money for it. I have a feeling. Yes, how did I know your transmission was going to be dog shit? Everybody is money shifting the shit out of their cars. We love that. Back in my day, we used to drive stick shifts and knew how to shift cars. Today's whippersnappers just wreck their shit, destroy their transmissions. Damn kids, stay off my lawn. Oh, damn. Dude fried the transmission, the throwout bearing, the clutch pressure plate, and it looks like the clutch is the only thing he did not destroy. I don't really know how that's possible, but dude managed it. So this is going to be a little bit more expensive than we thought. Flywheel's $450 by itself. The clutch plate was fine. The pressure plate, which is not all that expensive, that's under 100. I know the throwout bearing's like 35 normally, but I don't know what it is with our discount. Throw this guy in. Need a new gearbox. $750, not bad. We can afford it. Good deal. Good deal. I didn't think we were going to be able to afford it, honestly. I thought it was going to be up $1,500, $2,000, some shit like that. this guy back in, and this beauty should be done. Double check. Yep, all good. What the fuck was I looking up at the ceiling for? $5,000, nice. That might do us to be able to finish this guy. Ooh, I kind of like how the hood is. How the hood's got like the air vent in it for the air box. You inside. See, we're already building up. We're almost at $10,000 almost already. So this guy had what issue? Car's loud. Alright, that's nothing. That's probably just either headers or muffler or some sort of exhaust piping. It's going to be cheap, easy. Throw that in and then on to bodywork. Yep, middle exhaust pipe. Oh yeah, where are we going to take the car? There was only one that was messed up. Quick and easy, under $110. Throw this guy in. And boom, that's one problem done. We will also come here. And we will get rid of all of these shit parts. Anything 75 and below can be sold. 427, not bad. Could have been better, but not bad. And then the body parts. Let's see what we got. Front left door, left headlight. So left door and left headlight. Go here. Go here, because I think these are B parts if I'm not mistaken. Headlight B. Left door doesn't have an upgraded door. I don't think that's a thing. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. See. Right headlight, right tail light, and the windshield. So, right headlight, right tail light. Pitter patter, let's get at her. All right, throw these guys in here. I will do bro the solid of taking, and I will take his car back there and have his door painted, even though it doesn't say I have to. Actually, no, screw him. He's fine. He's fine. All right, there's that. $7,000. Let's see if we can't pull off. That's not too bad. Other task. We'll get the Chrysler 300. Move you inside. First car lift. Answer one more call for. I think I want to do. I think I'm going to do the other task one. Does it tell me what other task needs to be done? Change coolant. It's a coolant change. Fluid change. Body parts on this has to be replaced. The whole fucking car. So, front left door window. Left fender. Left headlight. Left side mirror. You know, the whole everything. I'm just going to pull everything off and just refix fucking just everything. The whole car just needs to be fixed. This is horrible. Whatever doesn't need to be fixed, I will put back on the car. But what the fuck are they thinking with this, like, brown ass, like, whatever that is? Some of the car is brown, some of it's silver. Just pull everything out of it. Replace everything. Ooh. Ooh, I thought this was a supercharger at first. It's a 6.1 liter Hemis. It's got some power in it. Too bad they don't have any idea what the fuck styling looks like. Alright, let's start with the list. Left door window and a left fender. So we will go ahead and left fender. I don't think it's anything special. This back on. Needs a new hood. It's got an SRT8 in it. Alright. Left headlight. So that'd be this guy. Wait, was there? Oh, I was about to say, is there like some sort of special bullshit with that? That's good. So, left side mirror. The right fender. So we'll go right fender. This can be put back on, I'm assuming. I guess. I don't know why the fuck you would want to put it back on there. So just need a door window. Left and right door windows. And it needed a side mirror, I believe, right? Left side mirror, yeah. Alright. That out of here. By this guy. By this guy. By this guy. Dude's like, yeah, I got all this horsepower and make my car look like shit. Fuck yeah. Alright. Those are good. The fender and the door window over there. This guy on. The door back on. Alright. That shit on. I already know that needs a replacement, and I don't even have to look at the list. That's good. Does he need a new windshield? No. Just needs a rear bumper, rear window, and a right tail light. This can go back on. This can go back on. This can go back in. The bumper can go back on. Ugh. God, that just... Ugh. This is horrible. So horrible. Alright. So, the trunk was fine. Not really, but kind of. Needed a rear window. He needed a right tail light. And a right rear bumper. Right rear bumper, yeah. Awesome. Rookie mistakes, guys. Rookie mistakes. This back on, this back on, this back on, this back on. I think that should be everything, right? Right headlight missing from the car. He doesn't need a right headlight. Just put a fucking turbo there and call it a day. Gotta put his license plates back on. This is a street car. We ride these on the road. I'm being petty. Send the car out of here. $4 grand. Nice. almost back up to 10 grand. Might be able to start working on this. Check time, 9:21. I should have enough time for a couple more calls. Oh yeah, just a Bacani. Yeah, I'm not fixing that with fucking 9 grand, bro. Sorry. Transmission not. Oh, all right. All right. We'll do this, and I think we'll do the R35 over there too. Fix these cars, and then we'll start on the RX-7 and get the rest of these things out of here. R35. Gotta fix the body panels on those. Those would probably be expensive if I'd have to guess. Alright. Okay. This has to be replaced. ABS is shit. Alright. So, a fuck ton of brake issues, the ABS being one of them. Alright. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Whatever that was, let's not do it again. Get out of there. We don't need an air. Middle muffler. Come over here. We will pull the car down because the rest is just brake issues. So we can get all that from the second level. This is a sweet car. I would honestly make one of these a rebuild, honestly, if I'm being honest. Probably make it for something like drift or something like that. Mostly I like to build drag cars when I'm playing this game. They're just a little bit easier to build, in my opinion. Make it have high horsepower, good traction, send it the hell on its way. There's that. Sweet. Now we can start looking for our culprit. That brake pad looks like shit. Off you come. Pause. That was, yeah, pause. Alright, that caliper looks like he ran it through a pile of dog shit. Sweet. We love that. Wonder if his cylinder's still okay. Caliber was shit, cylinder's fine. Sweet. These are some sweet looking rims he has on this thing too, honestly. If it didn't have the Nissan emblem on it or whatever, I'd honestly put these tires on something else. Or the rims on something else. Sweet. We might be able to fix this. 15%, maybe. Sweet. We can fix it. Sweet. Gotta go. We will pull this guy off too, because the caliber, again, looks like he ran it through a pile of dog shit, as well as the brake pad. Good thing these are all easy fixes. Do we have any brake pads? We do. We do have brake pads. We need a caliber, because his suck. We need like 2, I think. Hopefully his cylinder is fine. We have some backup cylinders. Yes, all 4 of his cylinders were good. Good deal. Put this brake disc back on. He'd really know it if we'd fuck up and accidentally put like the ceramic ventilated ones on there. It just has like excellent fucking braking power in one tire, one rear tire. All the rest of his braking power is just dog shit, and that one tire is just like god tier. Slams on the brake and the whole car just does like a fucking 360. What the hell? Why is my brake so good on that one side? Dude would never even know what hit him. Alright. Not what we wanted. New brake pads. Well, those are 83%, but good enough. Brand new gate caliper. Old cylinder. Throw the tires back on. He should be good to ride. Boom. Yeah, we're back up above 10 grand. Sweet, sweet. Alright, guys. I hate to do this, but I am going to cut the stream right about here. We'll pick up with some more. I might fix this thing and get it out of here. I might get the easy stuff out of here, like these cars or whatever. I might get them out of here, so we might have a little bit little bit more money when we come back. But other than that, I'm gonna try to save up for us another project car, and hopefully we'll be able to get to level 15 in order to be able to start doing auctions and find us more project cars to fully rebuild. But with that being said, guys, without further ado, I appreciate all of you that stopped in, liked, subbed, just said what's up, and show support. Appreciate all of you guys. Double. I am going to go and grab my phone right now, and I'm going to join the Discord and make you and Junior a mod while I still have it fresh on my brain. But again, guys, if you haven't and you see this later on while I'm not live, feel free to like, sub, and still send comments my way. I still read them. I still appreciate them. So thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.